I love ya. Hey, I love everyone. Whoops. How's everyone doing today? See, I came on a little late. Still partying from the Oshun Festival. I love you, everyone. This is me, the power of you. Yes, go ahead and sign in. Let me know that you can hear me. And y'all are taking a few minutes from your work to just chime in. So welcome, welcome, welcome to the power of you. Remembering that you have the power to be great, to be great, to be great, to be great. Whew. If you missed the fundraiser / Oshun Festival, go ahead on my website and you can see in my blog, you can go ahead and just click on it and you get the whole 3 hours of celebration. It was very, very good. I was dancing. Woo-hoo. Today we're talking about being chosen. Being chosen. We are chosen by the Creator because the Creator knows everything about us. And yet, the Creator chooses us. Many of you, and sometimes myself, have doubts as to why do we choose this destiny? Why am I going through these challenges? Why is it that somehow I am not able to show up for situations that I know will be beneficial for me, but I just draw back and sit back and say, no, I'm not equipped. I don't have the education. I don't have the background. I don't have all of the things that we don't have sometimes in our moments, because as human beings, we go through that. We have triggers. We have issues that we're coming out of from our own families, things that were our own experiences, choices that we made that were not perfect. And so in that, it keeps us in a constant flux of knowing that you go there, look at it, and then let it catapult you in. So this is the day that you are reminded that you have been chosen. And when you are chosen, that means that you have the resilience, the equipment, the people that will come to support you, encourage you, and show you how great and how assistance you have. You have an assignment. You have an assignment from the Creator. Before you were in your mother's womb, as you know, we believe that you chose the family, you chose the mother, you chose his destiny. Before that, you already had an agreement and an assignment. And when you went to the house of Ijala, the house where all of the heads are, all of the futures are, you chose this. But God had that essence, that energy that I share to put you in. So believe me, for those of us that today are feeling disconnected and why are we at the place where we are, it's fine. It's asking you the question so that the whisper of the Creator will remind you, I'm still there with you. I'm still there with you. I want to thank each and every one of you that have been supporting this fundraiser. Some of you that have been sending in every month. Some of you have been sending through little donations and big donations. Thank you so much. Y'all could see the inside of the temple yesterday if you were a part of it. And if not, like I said, go on my website, today's blog. You can just press on it and you see the entire program. It was so awesome. When we first started this process, it was started after the reading of the year of the Institute, because every year, you know, on my website, you can see the reading of the year for the United States, for the world, for the diaspora. And we also in our temple do a reading for the temple. So in the temple, the prescription was to have a festival for Oshun, have a bembe, She wants drums and dancing and everything. So I've been working on this since January. And at times I felt like, wow, did I take up too much? I mean, did I ask for too much in the grandiosity that I wanted? I wanted something big. Yeah, I says, oh, Shun, do you want something small? No. Do you want something big? Yes. Do you want it on the 23rd? No. Do you want it on the 31st? Yes. We started out with Oshun, as I think I shared with you, that the date was the 23rd. And then we went back and Oshun said no the next weekend, which was Easter. And I'm like, oh, it's going to cost too much for people to travel and all that. She's like, look, whatever. On the 23rd, it was storming and raining everywhere. It would have been a complete mess. So we are just grateful for following through and knowing that we were chosen. One of the things that the reading says is that we are chosen. The Institute has been chosen to be a place where people can be used the empowerment to empower themselves. Be empowered, use this empowerment to change the world. So we have been chosen and given an assignment. And the assignment was to have a festival for Oshun so that the temple members will and its students will see the power of love, forgiveness, understanding, expansion, and the broadness of unconditional love. And we will see then how we will be able to grow as an assignment. So I took the assignment, we went ahead. It had not been challenges, it's just been slower than I thought, because coming out and says I'm going to have a festival, I just thought everybody was going to do. It did not, but many people just rushed in and just gave donations. Amazing, just amazing that we were able to get all of the things for the temple. So in my assignment, great doubt came into my spirit to feel, can I do this? And then we connected with the right people. We connected with the drummers, and everything came into pass. So in this day, I want you to remember that if you have an assignment placed on your heart, go ahead and do that assignment, and the things and the people will come in. They will come, they will flood, and how you will be able to have the greatness of what it is that you came on earth to do. You came with a distinct, powerful destiny. So today on this Ose Shongo and Oya, I want to read a story. I was trying to see if I could have gotten finished with it, but bear with me. This is when numerous of the Orishas were living on earth, and some of them were not on, they were still, it was not given their assignment. And Eshu says, Orisha Oko said, why am I still here? Every time that I need to have an assignment, I have to go to Orumila. Why is it that I have to go to Orumila? And of course, the confirmation was that was his assignment. Orumila is the mediator between the Orisha and human beings. So Orisha Oko, perhaps he, let me see the other side. Maybe Orisha Oko felt that his assignment was too small, or because he was overlooked at the assignment date that he was small. He says, Orisha Oko says, many people ask me, and I need to be able to help them with specialties. Oludumare said, no, that is the assignment of Orumila, to let everyone know. So now I'm going to read it. So Orumila pondered on what Orisha Oko was asking, when it was kept asking, why do I have to keep coming to you? Perhaps there's a reason in it. Let me consider the matter. Orisha Oko departed. Now the Orisha called Ogun was thinking similar thoughts. Am I not an Orisha? I should have special powers greater than those humans. To those humans. He also went to where Orumila was living. He said, whenever some important things are required by the people, they come to you. Their demands are heavy. It is Orumila's, it is Orumila this and Orumila that. Give me special knowledge of some kind of thing that you can give me, that some kind of assignment that you can give to me. Orumila answered, yes, I have been thinking about that. I will see what I can do. The minds of the other Orishas turned the same way. Everybody, Eshu, who already had the knowledge of language, went to communicate with Orumila, asked for more knowledge. Shango went to Orumila Shopona went to Orumila. Orumila, Osain went to Orumila. Everybody, and after them, still more Orishas went and asked Orisha Oko, Osain, Yemanja, Oshun. Everybody kept asking, why is it that you have all of these powers? And so Orumila, of course, says Orumila's understanding of the world and its forces. Orumila was distressed. He thought, I hold all of the Orisha equals in my affection. If I give anything to one of them, the others will surely complain that I denied something to them, and they will hold it against me. There are many powers to be shared. To whom I should give one power to or another? Because the matter weighed heavily on him, Orumila hardly touched his food. He could not sleep at night. His wives and servants worried about him. Orumila took to walking by himself in the open country and pondering the question of how he might divide the powers among the Orishas. He was walking in the field this way one day when he met Agemo, the chameleon. Agemo said to him, "You, Orumila, smoke spokesperson of Ororun on earth, why are you so heavily with concern?" Orumila answered, "One by one, all of the Orishas are asking me, give me powers, give me a special power so that I can relieve you and set of some of your burdens. But there are so many powers, so great, some small. If I give something small, it will be held against me. If I give something large, that one too the others will resent it. I want to treat all of the Orisha equally. How can I do it so there will be harmony instead of this dissension?" Agemo said, which is a chameleon, said, "Perhaps it would be best to leave the distribution to chance. Return to the sky, then send messengers to announce that on such and such a day you will pour the powers down on earth. Let each Orisha catch what he can or retrieve it from the place where it falls. Whatever powers an Orisha collected in this way will be his. By sending your messengers, you will have given everyone equal notice, and no one can say Orumila has neglected me." Wow, that was powerful. On hearing Agemo's advice, Orumila's mind rested, for now he saw how it could be done. He said, "Agemo, though you are small, your name will be great. I will share out the powers and the knowledge by raining them on the earth." Orumila returned to the sky and prepared things. Then he sent messengers down to the place where the Orisha lived. The messengers went from the house of one Orisha to another. They said, "Orumila has instructed us to announce that he will be dispersing powers from the sky. On the fifth day, following this one, you are to go out into the open fields and wait. Orumila will scatter the things you want. They will fall here, they will fall everywhere. Grasp what you can as it falls, or retrieve it from the ground. One of you will acquire one thing, others will acquire others. In this way, the special knowledge will be dispersed, and no one can say Orumila preferred one Orisha over another." The Orisha said, "Orumila does a good thing. Thank him for it. We will receive what he rains down on us." On the fifth day, they went out into the open field and waited. Then the powers began to fall from the sky. The Orishas ran here and there with their hands overstretched. One Orisha caught one thing, another caught another. Some of the powers eluded their hands and fell to the ground and the grass or among the trees. The Orishas went searching in all directions. Now some Orishas were some were running and some were not. Some were more agile or stronger than others. Those who were swifter or stronger or more persistent were able to get larger or more desirable portions of what Orumila was bestowing, but everyone received something. Because Eshu was one of the strongest, and because he did not hesitate to push away anyone aside, he gathered a very large share of the powers, one of which was the capability of destroying anyone who offended him. He acquired the power of phallic strength and the power of to deprive his enemies of their virility. He received the power of turning men back from their purpose and of turning order into disorder. And all these things were in addition to the powers of language that he already possessed. Because of all these attributes possessed by Eshu, Orishas and humans therefore treated him with special respect and sought to avoid his anger. The Orisha Shongo, though what he picked up in the fields, because he's the owner of lightning bolt, and therefore he acquired the same Jakuta, the stone thrower. Later, later, when he became the ruler of the city of Oyo, he was called Ojo Chakuta, Oba Jakuta. Orisha Oko received the power to make crops flourish, and human beings supplicate him to make their yams and corns grow. Obaluaye Shopona became the owner of smallpox, and both Orishas and humans dreaded his power. Osain acquired special knowledge of curing and divining, and Oluogbo became the Orisha of the bush country and the forest. Each Orisha received something. This is how the Orisha who went to live in the earth came to their spiritual attributes. So everyone, the moral of the story, of course, is that everybody has been given something. We are all very special. We are all very powerful. And when you have been given powers and you have been given the possibility and the potentiality to receive anything that you want and everything that you want, you know your specialness. You know that you have the power of you. The power of you is knowing that you have an assignment. Your assignment, when you think it's small, as I was sharing earlier with me, thinking that this was too big for me, at the end of the day, the Orisha supplies you more than ever. It's always a surprise how it comes out. We shared about how the rain would have been a possibility of a calamity, and the Orisha changed the energy. I thought I wouldn't have the money to do it. Everyone rushed in and made it possible. In my life, that's always a going and coming with me, where things are low and then they get big. Things are low, they get big. I move from one location to another and things are going great, and then they go down and then go. It's the rhythm of life. Know that you have an assignment. You have been in charge. This universe, God, Olodumare, forces, your guardian spirits have the equipment, have all that you desire and require and need to be who the greatest that you are. So do not today, on this day, do not deprive yourself of knowing that you have been chosen and you have all of the capabilities. The Orisha, the ancestors, when you were formulated as an energy, they knew your insecurities, they knew your fears, they knew the things that you have done. They know how things have been when you were in the dark, just coming out of the dark into the light. But yet and still, you were given an assignment. You were given an assignment. My assignment to leave Oyotunji in 1986 was to build a community where people could have access to the foundation of how African traditional faith can be when it comes from a Lukumi-centered regla de ocha, or rules of initiation, that I knew and that the world needed to know. And so when Obatala said, it's time for you to go now and do your work, I didn't think I was ready. I called on every Cuban I knew to help me. I didn't know how to do it by myself because I was always in a community, strong community, relying on everyone. And I'm out here in Charlotte, not knowing what to do. Despair came into just wonderfulness. I met people that supported the mission. I had students who would call on me, people that I never knew. Be mindful. A lot of the things that you have been chosen to do, it's amongst people that are not of your understanding, sometimes not of your race, not of your sexual orientation. This is about your assignment being able to do the work that God wants you to do, to empower the people to empower themselves and use the empowerment to change the world. And so when I left and I had that despair, I had to remember my assignment. Remember my assignment, which is to make sure that every person that meets me understand, why do I have tribal marks? Why do I wear African clothing? Where can we learn more? When I left the village, I went back to teaching school. That didn't work in the public schools. It didn't work because that was not my assignment. My assignment was to be able to do divination, read, and give this culture an opportunity to see that as Africans in the diaspora, we have an assignment to spread the knowledge of the power of African spiritual practices. Know your assignment right where you are today. If you feel and compelled to pursue a different field, if that's what gives you joy, when in the night, in the day, when you're thinking and you're trying to go to sleep and that thing is haunting you, that is your assignment. Go ahead and embrace it. Go ahead and embrace it, because the universe will always supply you with what you need. When you are chosen, God has chosen the people who support you. This festival, we had so many people, and a lot of people I just met online in my Ore ASK. And the reading, when we did finish the reading, Oshun said, I love that, Orisha. She said, I've chosen strangers to come and see what you are and who you are as a leader in this place, North Carolina, in this country, in this world. I chose strangers, people I had hugged for the first time. And it was amazing because most of the people that I thought would have been here did not come. That's not what's the assignment. The assignment was in open it to everyone that is your student, that are your students. And when the people came, it was just like a family reunion. Everybody connected. The music was fire, the food, everything was just fire. It was beautiful, because the joy of Oshun was to be able to do your work. When you know your assignment, you don't focus on what didn't come and what you didn't have. Focus on your ability to impress the knowledge and the power of Orisha when you're dancing together and hugging and sweating and chanting and dancing and bumping into each other and just making laugh and taking pictures with people you don't know, complete strangers. That was the jewel. I understand the assignment. Y'all continue to do the assignment. Whatever it is, you have the perfect people that will support you. You have complete strangers that will be your assignment to help and to assist. When I'm writing the book, I wrote it for Brenda on the bus. Young lady, whoever Brenda is, in her struggle, takes my book and said, wow, I can be a queen mother one day. Yes. Understand your assignment. Yes. Know your assignment. Because this Orisha thing is for real, for real. So thank you. We have today's just a day to remind you that you have been chosen. You have been chosen, just like I have been chosen, and all of the beautiful people that I met for the first time in person were amazing. Donations right there on the campus. We need ice. Somebody ran and got it. Let me give you some money. No. Chairs. Unbelievable. Unbelievable to see the love that can be created. So now we have another fundraiser because now we're trying to get, we got the lights and we have the other, the running water. We need some other things that we are going to have another fundraiser like the one we had the last time where we're giving away raffles and that. We have another fundraiser online on Wednesday, April the 17th from 7:30 to 8:30. It's only an hour. It's going to be packed, impact. We're going to be giving away a whole lot of stuff. And then you can also text me right now to Temple 53555 to donate now. Temple, you can text the Temple 53555 if you want to donate today. One of you put it in the chat for me, please, Savoy. And we're going to be using the same link from the current one that we have from the one that's called the More Give More Butter. What is it? Givebutter.com/temple fundraiser. Givebutter.com/temple fundraiser. And if you want to donate today, thank you in advance. Oshun said that everyone that came will see a miracle. Those that came virtually will see a miracle. Yes, the Odu and her Ire came in Ofun. Those are phenomenon. She said, I'm going to do some phenomenal things for you. So thank you, everyone. Hope to see you at the fundraiser. And remember that you have an assignment. You have been chosen. And just like I have been chosen to do this work, you are my support. You are my support. So thank you so much. Everyone can watch the virtual. Go on my website as the blog that came out today. And if those of you that have subscribed to my website, it should come in your email. If you have not subscribed to my website, go ahead and subscribe to Yeyefini.com, and everything that we're doing is going to be coming up. Remember, the second Sunday of each month, for those of you who are students of Ore ASK, we have our phenomenal Ancestor Party Festival coming up on the second Sunday, which is next week. Give thanks. I bless you. I thank you for being a part of this and reminding me that I have been chosen. And so in those moments that I feel like I can't do it, Oshun said, forget about it. Forget about that. The text number is 53555 to donate now. Someone just asked that. 53555. So it's 53555 to donate right now. Thank you. And I will see you all again next Wednesday. Thank you so much for remembering that the power of you is that you acknowledge and recognize that you have been chosen, that you have an assignment. The job that you're in right now is part of your assignment. Stick in there. Even if it seems that is challenging, it is your assignment to get something special from that place, a skill, an understanding, meeting people that you will always be together with. That's your assignment. And if you feel that it's time for you to leave, have a prayer, have a moment, and ask God, am I finished with my assignment? And God will send you someone. Trust me. Trust me. So we look forward to it, so that when you come, and all of you who want to come to visit the compound, feel free. You're able to subscribe to the Ore IIASK classes, and you'll be able to come to our worship services virtually every second Sunday or in person. Be a part of it. I'm going to do another power of you outside, so that y'all can see where is it that your contributions are going and what they have done. Beautiful. Just thank you. I want to thank personally to Baba Alaje. He was amazing. That drumming, the drummers and the chanting remind me of old times. Yes. So thank you, thank you, thank you. My brother reminded me of my age. I forgot how old I was because his birthday was yesterday. I thought I was not who I was, but looking good for 77, feeling damn good. Yes, thank y'all. Y'all have a wonderful day. Go back to your jobs, your assignments, and know that this has been ordained by God. Boom. Have a blessed day.